Hey,
fuckboy,
commit a crime.
real quick. They were asking for it.
Hey,
Fuckboy,
commit a crime.
real quick. They were asking for it.
Hey,
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 sup,
hey,
sup,
hey,
hey, faggot.
Hey, are you a dude?
I am a humble servant of Keck.
We have some questions real quick.
Pronto, I need to get back to meme farming.
Have you ever complained about the friend zone?
Yeah, man, the friend zone fucking sucks.
Or sent someone an unwarranted dick pic?
I would never send unwarranted dick pics. Only warranted dick pics.
You may not have realized it,
but these are all examples of rape culture at work.
When someone puts me in the friend zone and I send them a warranted dick pic, I'm a victim of rape culture? Do go on.
rape culture is when societal attitudes that normalize rape become accepted.
What does a picture of my dick or people refusing to date me have to do with rape?
You might be saying, hey, I've never raped anyone.
But you don't actually have to commit a crime to participate in or benefit from rape culture.
Okay, but you have to prove how the image of my dick or women not dating me is normalizing rape. That's the key to your argument.
It's like how our society teaches women to avoid getting assaulted.
Societies teach everyone to avoid getting assaulted. Women just tend to do it slightly better than men, as, apparently, 1 in every 3 women will experience violence at some point in their lives. Guess what that number is for men? I'm gonna go with all of them.
Instead of teaching men, hey, don't rape people.
It's crazy, isn't it? I was taught not to rape sheep, but it took a crowbar before I learned me that you can't rape people.
Women are told don't wear skirts that are too short.
Women, I don't know what these MTV cucks are on about, but less clothing is more fun.
Don't drink too much.
This suggestion I agree with. Drinking can have terrible consequences for women, and it seems like it's getting worse these days based on all the news.
Don't walk alone at night.
I'm formally saying you can walk alone at night.
No one ever tells us not to free our nipples.
I will say this. The amount of female nipples I have seen dwarfs the amount of male nipples I've seen by a factor of hundreds. Maybe we should be freeing our nipples.
Even when women do everything that society says they're supposed to, someone always insinuates they were asking for it.
Well, if they are prepared for self-defense, aren't walking alone at night, and aren't getting blackout drunk, did they ask for it?
It's probably the reason only 12% of rapes are even reported.
You say 12% and cite BJS, the Bureau of Justice Statistics, with no information about it in your description and no direct link. So I went to the Bureau of Justice Statistics website and searched for unreported sexual assaults. The first press release estimates that from 2006 to 2010, the number of reported assaults per year was approximately 200,000. Statista shows the number of reported sexual assaults in 2015 was 431,837. Being generous, that seems to indicate about 32% of sexual assaults are not reported, or 68% are reported. Meanwhile, to further confuse, RAINN, the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network, state that only 31% of sexual assaults are reported. Kids, this is why we always have to fact-check what the media is telling us, especially involving statistics.
And this doesn't just affect women. 11% of men say they've experienced a sexual assault.
I'd really enjoy the explanation of how a photo of my dick or women not sleeping with me is tied to 11% of men experiencing sexual assault.
It's 2016, so we're assuming you know by now that unless you hear yes, it's a no.
If a drunk woman at a party sits down next to me and grabs my crotch, then my neck, and pulls me in to kiss her, is that a yes? Or have I just assaulted her? Or has she assaulted me? I know for these MTV guys, they probably never went to parties, but they don't seem to understand how human interaction occurs, or that the vast majority of human communication is nonverbal. Also, what the fuck am I gonna do if I'm accused of sexual assault and she did say yes? This is a serious question.
We're not saying you have to be the loudest feminist in the room.
Looking at you, Matt McGorry.
Question. Can feminists also send dick pics and be friend zoned?
But we promise you that anyone that criticizes you for turning off blurred lines will seem like a bigger asshole than you.
But that's what they seem to be. I want women to care about what I actually think and am, not what I seem to be. You are suggesting the best thing I can do is blur the lines of my feelings in order to make women comfortable. Fuck yourself.
Want a hot tip for picking up chicks?
Treat them like humans and not just empty vessels for your junk.
Fuck man, I did this. I ran an experiment for many years. If you treat women like you treat humans, as you say, which I'm going to read as you would treat men, you will not pick up chicks, as you say. If you treat women like junk, your odds improve. Ask psychologists. This is how it works. This isn't only true of women, though, so it's not specific to sexes. But as a psychologist posted here, nice people reward bad behavior. What does this mean? Often you have to be quite an asshole to get the attention of women, or incredibly persistent. As part of the experimenting I tried over 7 years out of long-term relationships, I tried to see how often I could get asked out on dates by women at work, at parties, or in everyday life, treating them how I would treat men. The grand total was one time. One time. Thousands of women I interacted with, probably many dozens at parties, once was I asked out. Beyond that, I never even saw a woman ask a guy out, and usually conversations that were naughty or inappropriate or flat out rude were the ones that women rewarded with extra attention. Treating a woman like you would treat a guy and discussing your life goals, your dreams, etc. is the fast track to, well, the friend zone. Women want to treat you like that. They want to tell you what they want. They rarely have interest in what you actually want. This is so easy to demonstrate. Just look at feminism and the politicization of the genders. Perfect examples of human conduct in the real world, just brought to political levels.
Seriously, which one of you sociopaths invented negging?
I didn't even know what negging was, but after looking it up, it seems to be a backhanded compliment used to get women to try to appease you. This is almost precisely what psychologists have told me is the best way to get the attention of women. Almost precisely. This is from doctorates of psychology that I've met. Again, it goes back to, if you're trying to meet somebody nice, they reward bad behavior.
It's time to stop staring at butts and yoga pants and step it up.
No, thank you.
Let's end this fuckboy business, together.
What's remarkable to me is that women are absolutely flooded with positive messages of sexuality and how to express their sexuality, and men are completely shamed out of even talking to women. MTV, you're pretty sick fucks.
Don't make me make another video, okay?
We are all excited for the time when MTV stops making videos about their fantasies. Perhaps you can tackle how men need to destroy the patriarchy we live in. Imbeciles.
Hey,
Fuckboy, commit a crime.
real quick, they were asking for it.
Hey, fuckboy, commit a crime.
Real quick, they were asking for it.
Hey,
Fuckboy,
hey,
fuckboy,
hey,
fuckboy,
hey,
fuckboy,
hey.
fuckboy, they were asking for it.